Hello, I'm Dale Mills, and I'm from third period. My M I chose from the fourth column, parentheses -2 minus x to the power of 1/2 minus x equals 2. So the first step, you need to cancel out the x and add it to the other side. So you should get parentheses -2 minus x to the power of 1/2 equals x plus 2. And then to cancel out the 1/2, you need to put the entire equation in parentheses and add it to the power of 2, as shown here. So then you'll come out with -2 minus x equals x plus 2. You then need to carry over both the x and the 2. So add x from the -2 minus x side, and from the x plus 2 side, subtract 2. You should come out with 2x equals -4. From there, you just divide both sides by 2. So you should get x equals -2. Now if you plug it into the calculator, -2 minus -2 to the power of 1/2 minus -2 should get 2. And there it is. For my second problem, I chose from the second column, and it was parentheses 7p minus 1 to the power of 1/3 plus 11 equals 7. So for the first step, you have to carry over the 11 to isolate the parentheses, and you should get 7p minus 1 to the power of 1/3 equals -4. Looks like this. Then to cancel out the exponent on the parentheses, you gotta put the entire equation cubed, like this. Then you will get 7p minus 1. You will then get 7p minus 1 equals -64, because if you look at the chart, 4 to the third power goes to 64, and since it's negative and it's a odd exponent, it's still a negative, and it's -64. So the next step is to cancel out the 1. So you add 1 on 7p minus 1 and add 1 to -64, and you will get 7p equals -63. It looks like this. Next step is just to divide both sides by 7. You get p equals -9. To check it, just have to plug it in to the calculator. Parentheses 7 -9 minus 1 to the power of 1/3 plus 11 should be 7, and it is. So answer P is correct. The next problem, I chose from the third list for T, 5x to the power of 3/4 minus 12 equals negative 52. So the first step, cancel out 12 and add it to both sides. So you'll get 5x to the power of 3/4 equals negative 40. Next step, here's what it looks like. For the next step, you have to put it into a radical. So you'll get 5 times 4th root x to the power of 3 equals negative 40. You then have to divide both sides by 5. You'll get x to the power of 3 root 4 equals negative 8. You can change root 4 x to the power of 3 to parentheses x to the power of 3 to the power of 1/4 equals negative 8. And then to cancel that out, put the whole equation in parentheses to the power of 4. You'll get x to the power of 3, and then 8 to the power of 4 is 4096. So x to the power of 3 equals 4096. And then to simplify it, you just square root both, or cube root both sides, since it's x to the power of 3. You'll get x equals 16, since 4096, and then from the third, and then you go all the way down, equals 16. To check it, put it in the calculator. 5 times 16 to the power of 3/4 minus 12 should be negative 52. But as you can see, it is not. This means that this problem has no solution. For my next problem, I chose for H from the first row, negative root 4, 1250, a to the power of 7, b to the power of 24. So first step is to find out the breakdown and simplify all the components of the equation. So 1250 in the fourth, there isn't one, but the closest number to divide it by is 625. And when you divide 1250 by 625, you get 625 and 2. And then to break down the variables, you'll get a to the power of 3. Since it's a 4th root, you need to divide by 4. So a to the power of 3 and a to the power of 4. And then since 24 is already divisible by 4, you can just keep it at 24, so b to the 24th. So your new equation will be negative root 4 625 by 2 by a to the 3rd power by a to the 4th power by b to the 24th power. Now since 625 can be simplified in the 4th, you take it down and it's 5. 625 breaks down into negative 5 root 4 2 times a to the power of 3 a to the power of 4 times b to the 24th. Should look like this. So if you add the variables, you'll get negative 5, no power because 4 divided by 4 is 1, and then b to the 6th because 24 divided by 4 is 6, and root 4 2 a to the power of 3. Here are my final problems. Thank you.